Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome back to more Outer Wilds Blind. This is the start of stream number 8 of Outer Wilds, and this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. A link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this whole playthrough of Outer Wilds and many other things on the channel as well. So today may be the day that we solve the rest of the game in terms of the main story. There's been a lot that has gone on, and previously on Outer Wilds, we landed on the Quantum Moon and saw a whole bunch of really cool things. And then I did a very underwhelming thing to follow that up, which is turning on the Black Hole Forge. What doubts do we have here? So it's literally the only two things I have left are the vessel and the Ash Twin project. Actually, how do you say that there is more to see here? What else could I even find? No, my city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai debated on how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. Alright, well, we will go back there and see what is up. But first, before I do that, I have been thinking about a lot of different things that have happened to me over the course of this playthrough. I absolutely don't need to do this right now, at all. I would like to make my way over to Ember Twin for just a brief moment, because there's something I want to take a look at for something I've already done. Yes, there is sand in the cave. We love sand. I'm not worrying about the sand right now. There's just something I want to look at. Slowly and properly land right here. What I want to see right now is I want to go back onto... I want to go back into the Nomai escape pod. I want to come down here for just a moment, because I want to confirm something to myself. It's all the way back at this area with the anglerfish cave. I just want to see if I can launch this thing into a very specific spot. Alright, you know what? I immediately did it. I immediately did what I was trying to do. So it's entirely my fault. So if you remember a couple streams ago, when I had first discovered the sun station, and I was doing that whole thing where I was messing with all the sand for no reason, and I was going to the high energy lab and then the sun station. Literally that entire stream was dedicated to just trying to find a way into this room. And I know what it's supposed to be, because I already was throwing my light into the anglerfish skeleton's mouth, and I wasn't seeing anything other than the elevator, which was above me. And after so much testing, we had seen in text that the you go into this room from a room down below that was right next to me, and I went into that room and I was looking on the ceiling for a way in here, and I couldn't find it. And I kept the drone on the wall in here, and it was just doing this. I was landing the photo, like, around here, and I kept doing this, and I wasn't seeing too much. So I didn't think anything of it. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends this morning about some of the misconceptions I've had in this game, and I was saying that I think this puzzle is not that clear, because it wants me to throw the light in here, and what's supposed to happen is that I keep the light in here and then go all the way around and down, and I can see the light from above, and I fly up into here. I found this without doing the light. I just happened to find it when I wanted to make sure I could find the entrance to here off stream. And then I was saying, if you could take a picture of the hole down below. Yeah, no, when I do that, that's the mouth. If I could take a picture of inside the skeleton and I could see the hole down below, I would confirm to myself there's a hole there that I need to find. I didn't know where the hole was, and I could find it in relation to that. And then I immediately, second try, throw the scout in there, and then it falls down the hole, confirming where it is. So that's completely my bad. Because I just, somehow, after all the times I walked up to this room, there's so many more times that I cut out of the video that I walked into here, or the other side over there, and tossed the scout in there, and that just didn't happen. So it's unfortunate luck, and also my bad. The other thing was, the reason why I could not find out the solution to entering the Quantum Moon by myself is completely because the game had a poorly designed segment in the tower on Giant's Deep, because I found out the information about the, where the hell's my ship? I found out the information about the quantum rocks all on my own. I had come here and I figured out that when it's dark, it teleports. So what if I use my scout to light the area up so I can stand on it, and then I get rid of it and then it's dark? That made me think of everything related to this stuff was related to light, because when I was on the tower on Giant's Deep, what you're supposed to do is just take a picture. But I was still doing that, but I was associating everything with light, because this thing lights things up and also takes pictures. So by doing all of that, but with all that, because I like the way I solved the puzzle where I had to climb up the wall. Yeah, I had to climb up the wall, and what I was doing was that I was throwing the probe down to get the stuff lined up, and I was thinking that with the way the light is, when I take a picture, that's where the light is showing. So I was constantly taking pictures with the probe and not using the photo mode, because why the hell does this game have a photo mode? Just use the probe. Like, I think the fact that there's two different ways to take pictures for no reason is very confusing, which is what caused all my confusion in the first place. Because I did not understand that I had to take a photo. The photo mode was added later. It should have never been added. I don't think I've ever noticed this, this post-it before. I don't think that should have been added ever, because in the first 15 minutes of the game, when you're on Timberhearth and exploring Timberhearth for the first time, and there's the thing where there's the scout circling the planet, it doesn't take a video feed, it takes a bunch of pictures. So I'm just spamming the picture button to take pictures. So that's that. I just wanted to talk about that. We are actually going to go to Brittle Hollow, and apparently there's something else I missed there. You can disagree and respect my opinion all at the same time. If I have this out and I see photo mode, literally what I thought of photo mode was Super Mario Odyssey, and how there's a button that turns on photo mode and it pauses the game and you're able to take third-person pictures all around and put a bunch of glittery filters everywhere. That's what I thought it was when you say photo mode, so I never touched it. Also, I still don't have the full context of everything in the game because I haven't beaten the game yet. But I think I said this at some other point. But I thought this game was going to be a lot more emotional because of the music. Like the music that all the different people on each planet play. Because that feels like such like an important thing that's in the game. And then all you do is that you go there and it's just a guy who's just there. The most important thing that ever happened was Feldspar, which is still probably my favorite moment in the entire game, followed up by exploring the Quantum Moon as my second favorite part of the game. I think it's really cool that when I pull out the thing, I can have the different planets line up, and it starts playing the song, like it's playing Gabbro's part and Chert's part at the same time right there. I think that's pretty cool. I'm hoping that there's a part at the end of the game where, like, everyone comes together somehow and it plays the full medley. That would be, like, super fucking cool. I'm skipping past this stuff because I've read it before. Except I don't know what this goes to. I don't remember going up here. Where do you go? This feels new. This is definitely new. It is just the entrance from a crater. There's snow melting up here, and it's just causing a waterfall. And this is another way inside the planet. Alright, didn't know that. And now I do. Except, like, I remember this, but this all this does is loop back to where I started. There's, like, things that instantly kill me over there. Can I... Ghost matter detected when I do that? Okay, wait, we're on the right track. Ooh, I don't think we've gotten this. Would it be so cool if you took the elevator up and it put you directly into a room filled with ghost matter and instantly killed you? Actually, I can just do it on this wall. I don't need to find another wall. I can just do it on this wall. Why should we build a new vessel? Each Nomai clan explores the universes in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. Convenient how this ties into the last thing I need to do. It's unusual for a Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in the star system. We could even meet the other Nomai and learn from them, like Colnius says we used to do. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ashtwin for parts. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. You hear that? No, it's this place. I haven't actually tried to navigate here yet. I think it's because I never looked up. I think looking up in this area probably helps. Because I've never been over here before. Because I didn't realize I could look up. Yep, that's definitely new. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, as the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed here to find its source. I definitely have read this before on Ember Twin. Is this the same text? What we know is this, the source of the signal which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye of the Universe? Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is older than the universe itself. This is all the same text that was on Ember Twin. Why is it all the same text? Well, even... Okay, no, there we go. It does say ship log updated. I guess I just had to read it over here, too. For whatever reason. This, I think, will just loop around. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival were almost certainly exactly that, circumstances. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence of supporting this. Or it might not have been called out at all. And that my ancestors heard the Eye signal holds no great, deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Interesting name of this person. I've wondered. The bones are in the way, I can't move. Oh yeah, it's up there. I wasn't looking at the top. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. Interesting. Alright. Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. All the warp towers were constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were constructed in different locations. The Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between the warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This results in a slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Yeah. Oh, down here. I just didn't read that. I still wanted to read it anyway. The Nomai traveled the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. Yeah, I've seen its reflection. I'm aware. Okay, so this thing. Nomai warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow the Eye of the Universe's signal. It crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke. When the ship crashed in Dark Bramble, I launched my scout into the seed. Okay, I wanted to take a look at this, and then I was doing everything else related to the Quantum Moon. So I think I may know how to do this. I hope. With the Ash Twin project being at the center of everything, I feel like that's, like, you know, the most important thing. So when everything all lines up, everything is all related to this in some way. So, let's go to Dark Bramble and, see what else is in there. Unless this could be it. Ow! What the f- Okay, no, I'm trying to do a bit where I'm playing Bramble Scramble from Donkey Kong Country 2 slowed down. But what am I getting hit by? Why the fuck did I just take, like, 1,000 damage? I'm trying to do a thing where I play this fucking song. But this is like a completely different version of the song slowed down. There's like, can I find a version slowed down? There we go. Okay, so there's this. And then we need... I don't know if I'm even going to be able to do this the way I'm thinking. I think this song enhances the experience. So we do this the same way we did the first time. Okay, so it says it's in the red. Why does it say it's in the red? I don't think I have the fuel for this. I don't want to move until the eggs are in view. That's when I know it's safe. Alright, cool. But there's another fucking pod! It's so bright in here, this is absolutely new. You know what, that's clever, because I only ever saw a couple lights, but this one was obscured by vines and I couldn't see it. Oh, fuck yeah! please give me oxygen. I would love some oxygen right about now. I would love some oxygen and some, like, fuel and shit. That's a wall. Could someone give me some oxygen? Yeah, I know. Anyone got any oxygen? Like, I don't... Yeah, what do you mean I missed the oxygen? Is it this thing here? Go back inside? Is it that over there? Left? I don't have any jetpack fuel left. Oh. Sweet release. Except I don't have any jetpack fuel. I could use oxygen as propellant in here, which is something. Why can I lock onto this? That's why. Mm-hmm. Wait a second. I don't remember what that looked like. I don't remember what that looked like. I don't want to... I want to say I know exactly what this is used for. Which is... It's not... This isn't correct at all. We went and found the one thing at the core of Giant's Deep, which gave me the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe. And I'm supposed to memorize what the shapes were and make the three shapes on the three sides of this thing, and it takes me there. That's not correct. That's just what my brain is telling me. Is there, like, a fuel tank in here? Anyone got, like, a fuel tank? A tank of fuel anywhere? I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Escal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan that where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. But we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, the vessel is ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates. The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. No, that's definitely what I'm supposed to do, is I need to memorize the shapes of the coordinates, and I input them on this thing. Good thing I record everything that I do. Is there anything else in or around here? Or is it just this one room? On top of the room? Oh, you are correct. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have had its fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight-capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. The Nomai are trapped in the river in Lego City. Is it broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. Hold on. There we go. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy. No, super gloaming galaxy! We found that black rock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, you know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. Good to hear from you. Bromi? Bromi, please, I'll watch out for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me that the old myth of my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escal. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. When I see searched and searched, I can't think of the fucking Siva Gunner Pumpkin Hill, where Knuckles says, I searched and I searched and I searched and I searched and I went down deeper. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan it existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure this is true, Hissap? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Escal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time our history, in our history, a vessel has ever disappeared in this way. Hissap, I hope you aren't comparing Escal's story to my clan's vessel. Eve, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet. You aren't near, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you again soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potential unstable stars, which is most of them now. That's a big thing. Because I do not have any fuel, I'm asking again if there is anything else I need to be doing here. Spin! I'm surprised this stayed together. The bones aren't connected in any way. I thought it was just going to be a big scatter of bones. But no, you could just push them. Well, I will absolutely remember. I'm just asking if there's anything else I can do here right now. Because I do not have any fuel. So if I do not have any fuel, I do not need to come back here right now. If I do need fuel, then I need to come back here and remember how to get here by not tracing the signal and get here when I have fuel. Because I'm only running on oxygen propellant right now. I guess we'll just look around and run out of oxygen. It does not seem like there is anything else, but we'll take a look at our notes. Ow. Wait. Oh, that's closed. Or whatever. Looked like I could go inside here or something. Alright. I think we just call it there.